Well, hello there, motherfuckers, and I want to talk to you about the top 10 most annoying things in Pokemon Go. Um, so, when this game was first released, there was a lot of glitches. It was totally fucked up. A lot of complaints, and 10,000 million updates later, like pretty much been left with the same game, but some small adjustments here and there, and the whole game still remains broken to a certain extent. Hey, I love this game. It's an interactive phenomenon. When you see a bunch of people playing this game together, it's bringing people together and all that shit. It's great. But here's the thing: I've never seen a game with such a bad server. Luckily, I haven't gotten that message in a long time about, our servers have been humbled by this great response. Basically, they don't want to spend the money on more bandwidth. They want to keep the bandwidth at a low level so they don't have to pay a lot for a better server. And thus, we've got a sloppily made game that's still pretty kick ass and fun, but it's annoying as shit. So, this is not really a top 10 list, that's like in any order. But here we go. Number 10, wasting balls. Yeah, because, you know, like I was trying to catch a gold duck the other day, and I've almost got enough candies to evolve my side duck. So I'm throwing balls, and like I've thrown almost 20 goddamn balls. And I'm saying to myself, why am I wasting so many balls on one Pokemon? And I've noticed that like tapping the ball is similar to the down and beat trick in Pokemon. It's like an urban legend, but it makes me feel better for some reason. I don't know if it actually works, but tapping the fucking screen and tapping the ball makes me feel I like to tap balls. What can I say, motherfucker? Anyway, I hate that shit. You throw like 20 balls and they break every single ball, and then sometimes it only takes one throw. Sometimes you don't even need to put down any fucking fruit, them damn berries, to be able to catch them. Sometimes you could just throw one ball and that's all she wrote. So I don't get that at all. At number 9, running out of Pokeballs. This shit's beyond annoying, especially if you're in a spot where there's no Poke stops. Or you have to actually get off your ass and walk around and try to find more. It's like running out of balls is so inconvenient, especially when you run into a rare Pokemon. This happened to me when I was facing a Machoke. I only caught like a Machop the other day, but Machoke is fucking rare. It was one of those things in Manhattan where everybody was going fucking nuts, and Machoke shows up. I'm throwing 20 damn balls at him, and he sucks up my whole goddamn supply, and I'm just staring at the screen in total disgust as I have to, run from the battle, go to a Pokestop down the goddamn block. And by the time I do that, Machoke is long gone. That motherfucker split. And you're just like, you just can't stand it. It's one of the most frustrating things ever. Number 8, the glitchiness screwing up your Pokeball throws. Sometimes it's not me. It's not like I have wiggly fingers or something. I ain't Gumby. But sometimes you like try to throw the ball and it doesn't go, and then it goes, ugh, and then you mess up a throw. And there you go. There's another wasted Pokeball there. That's bullshit. Then there's number 7. You've got certain ones that will break out even though they're weak, like Magikarp. How is this guy breaking out of a ball? He ain't even got no arms. The Weedle, Caterpie, Kakuna, these things are breaking out of balls. Like I said, how are they doing this? They have no arms and they're weak. Like I've caught like Ponyta with one throw. I've caught, tougher Pokemon with one throw. Are you telling me that a Weedle could break out of a Pokeball even though he's so damn weak? And a Magikarp? Why am I having to throw more than one ball? Two, three to catch him, even with fruit? Number 6, the error message. You'd be like tapping the screen, it's not responding, tapping it, or you'd be in the middle of a battle and it just ends and it says error. There's something about that message that makes me want to pick up the phone and throw it halfway across the block. I've gotten an error message in some pretty vital battles, I'd say, with some pretty rare Pokemon. So when that shit shows up, I just get enraged. I'm like, fix this fucking shit already. How the hell could they, have this game out for like 2 months and all these glitches still persist? It's just madness. Um, Number 5, the completely broken GPS. All of a sudden, your character will be like walking like some Mama Luke, doesn't know where he's going. Then he just like darts off in a completely opposite direction. He's running around, he's climbing buildings, I don't know what he's doing, but he ain't walking where I'm walking. So once again, they need to fucking fix the god. It relies solely on the GPS. Can you imagine if you're driving your car with, while using Google Maps, which is what this game uses? You'd be steering your car off a goddamn road. I mean, the GPS is, yeah, why is it any different for Pokemon Go? This is, it's ridiculous already. Fucking ridiculous. And then brings me to number 4. No GPS signal. No GPS signal found. Well, I've got my GPS turned on. I've got the game on, so those two are a check. There's no problem there. And then all of a sudden, the GPS signal drops. Now, you've had this. You'd be driving, and then, all of a sudden, Google Maps, it says GPS signal lost. But it's rare. It's a rare, occasion when that happens. But this happened every fucking 10 minutes while playing the game. So my GPS is on and it's not getting a signal. How is that even possible? How is it not reading that the signal is on? If the GPS is on, it should be getting a signal, especially if it's in an open area. You telling me in Manhattan, there's no dead spots there. It's a major city. Number 3, repeats. I swear to God, I'm playing with a friend the other day, puts down a lure, or I put down a lure rather, and nothing. Pidgeys, Rattatas, Spearows. It's the only thing we're getting. One after another, after another, after another. I'm like, could we at least get something different? Like, sometimes I'm not even getting Caterpies. I still have yet to get a Butterfree. It's Pidgey madness. How many Pidgeots am I supposed to be, evolving them into? I mean, this is madness. I'm going to have more birds than the woman in Home Alone 2, for fuck's sake. This is it's outrageous how many repeats you get. It's the same thing over and over again. I mean, I see Pidgeys, I'm sleeping and I'm like tossing and turning. Pidgey, fuck. It's the same things. Number 2, high demands for rare for candies. Some of them want like 100 to get a Nido King or a Nido Queen or a Gengar. You have to catch an insane amount. And how many for Gyarados? 400 Magikarp candies? Am I really supposed to wait that long? 400? I mean, even with Magikarp in the fucking games, you have to wait till level 20. But it's not even that torturous because you could just swap him out in a battle. Here you have to grind for like, that's got to be like 200 Magikarps or something. I like, how many times do we have to look at that motherfucker before we get Gyarados? I mean, I know that will make you want to get a Gyarados more than anything, to get that grind. And when you finally accomplish it, you will get a sense of accomplishment out of it. But for fuck's sake, it's a little bit steep. Number one, barren areas like the area that I live in. Holy fucking shit. Unless, I'm going into the city or going into, an area wherever they felt like putting the stronger, places where Poke stops, some more populated areas. And basically, what you really got to do is find a good area where they throw down a lot of lures. If you got people with lots of lures and shit like that, and a lot of Poke stops, you're gonna be catching a lot of stuff. But forget about it. I mean, if you live like in a suburban area or you live in a rural area, you might as well not even play the goddamn game unless you travel into an inner city at work for work or a frequent traveler. Because you're not gonna catch shit otherwise. Yeah, you'll get Pidgeys and Rattatas, but you ain't finding no Kadabras. That's for fucking sure. So there you go, motherfuckers. I love this game. It's a lot of fun. It's, very addicting and interactive. And like I said, it brings you together with your friends. It gets you off your ass. But holy fucking shit, there is so many annoying things about it. All right, motherfuckers. Until next time.